she was a damn fool, and you're joining your friends down in the fool damn category with the rest of the damn fools. It's been long overdue. Oh, I know. But it's finally fucking here. 600-pound life tier list part 3. Welcome back to another video. My name is Mo, and welcome back to another video. Welcome to my channel. This is a series where I rank every episode of 600-Pound Life because I'm a super fan of the show, and this is part 3. So I have already reviewed 60 episodes of this show, including popular people such as Angie J, the Asante brothers, Lisa E, Penny, James King, and many more. So please watch those 2 parts. There should be a playlist in the description and on the channel of the first 2 parts and this part. That should be up. Now listen here. I'm not sure if I'm going to continue this series. It depends on how well this video does and the response to this video, part 3. If you are out there and you really like this series, please like the video up, comment, let me know if you're watching this video and you want more of this, because I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm sorry. We'll see. Before we get into it, I am going to put my regular no disrespect disclaimer. No disrespect to these people. We will be talking some shit today because we just like to have fun on this channel, but the reality is a lot of these people are dealing with mental illnesses. A lot of these people have had really messed up traumatic pasts, so we're not going to be making, we're going to be talking shit today, but we mean no serious disrespect is what I'm saying, okay? Just note that. Don't get your panties in a twist. Don't get your panties in a bunch in the comments. We're just having fun over here. I am desperately trying to get to 1,000 subscribers because my cat Nova, if I don't, my cat Nova is going to be pissed at me. She's going to be pissed at you. And trust me, you would not like her when she is upset. Look at her. She's evil. She's plotting evil things. So please like and subscribe to the channel if you like my goofy ass. I don't know. I already pre-grabbed some water for myself because there's some crazy ones on here. There's some crazy ones on here. That's all I gotta say, guys. Trust me, this is gonna be a part. I'm gonna get riled up because some of these people really piss me off. And I gotta tell you, I don't even know if there's gonna be an S tier. Let's just get into the first person. Tammy. Season 9. Tammy lived with her ratchet ass mama and 2 young adult daughters, who were really all the caretakers, but her ratchet mom was the one feeding her. I need y'all to understand that. I did not like her. I did not appreciate the mama. And we see her in the kitchen first thing, whipping this woman up, big ass royal feast to eat. So Tammy met a husband when she was older named Victor, who she had 3 kids with, right? They eventually broke up and divorced, but he was still a good dad. They still had a friendship. And the husband, the ex-husband, the baby daddy, had met a new girlfriend. And apparently, this crazy ass new girlfriend brutally murdered him. Brutally murdered Tammy's ex-husband because she was crazy jealous and the girlfriend stabbed him to death. Let me tell you something. I've been watching this show for a long time. I never heard no backstory like this. I mean, I was shocked and flabbergasted when I learned this. So that's Tammy's traumatic past. They got on the program. She decides, her and the mom decide to buy one of them bariatric scales offline, off Amazon, you know, the ones that talk to you. so they could cheat a little bit and monitor Tammy's weight on the program. Her weight loss was hella slow. She knew, her and her mom obviously knew, first and second time coming in, that she wasn't hitting the weight loss goals because they had the scale. Then COVID hit. This sent her down a spiral and she completely fell off her diet altogether. She did eventually get back on the diet though, and it took her forever to lose the weight. Like, it was the end of the episode by the time she got final approval. You know, I always started them off going in C. She's going in C. Let's move on to Charles. And before I even get into this motherfucker, let me go ahead and take a sip of beverage because I'm about to cuss his ass out. Charles is from the newest season of 600 Pound Life, season 12. I got some season 12 up in here today. He was 29 years old and lived with his, at the time, at the beginning of the episode, because there was a lot of bullshit going on in this episode, okay? A lot of bullshit. At the beginning of the episode, he was living with his younger brother and sister, and the brother was his caregiver. Charles is shaped like one of them damn blow-up suits that you can put over your body. Okay? He has the worst walk ever. This man rocks and waddles back and forth like nothing you ever seen before, like a damn rocking horse. But I gotta demonstrate for y'all, because y'all not gonna believe me. I'm gonna have to put in a clip.
The pain is usually excruciating. Any normal person should not be short of breath.
I mean, this man rocks all the way to the right, all the way to the left. I'm talking like crazy. Growing up, the mom was a drug addict, which made, in turn, Charles grow up to be a drug addict. He was homeless at some point, and it seemed like before this, and it seemed to me what they did is because the brother and sister said they intervened for Charles' sake. And it seems to me what they did is just get like one of them assisted living disability for the homeless living situations. That's what it seems to be where they are in the beginning of this episode. And one thing you need to know about Charles is just fucking slurs and like talks like this. Charles talks like this the entire time. Whenever he's doing anything, he's always slumped over with his eyes half open like this the entire time. Keep that also in mind. So Dr. Now, go ahead and get some on the diet. The next scene's coming up. We're in a completely different location filming now. We are not at the same damn house they started it. He claims that he's doing the damn diet. I find it hard to believe. He missed several local weigh-ins because what Dr. Now does sometimes is he'll have them weigh in at a local clinic, especially when he knows they're full of shit. You feel me? Waited at the local clinic. He missed that because of his car. He kept just saying that was a big excuse, was the car was broken down. Dr. Now confronted him on video call about it because he hadn't been keeping up to date. He hadn't been taking any kind of responsibility for nothing. Charles got pissed and he got disrespectful. He got real disrespectful with Dr. Now. He's full of shit. He's full of shit. Okay, that's what I think about Charles. He slammed the little computer shut on Dr. Now.
So what is the purpose of that? Child? And answer the question.
Yeah. He asshole. That's disrespectful. You don't disrespect Dr. Now like that. He still wanted Dr. Now's help even though he wasn't doing anything that he was supposed to fucking do. So him and his brother decide it's a good idea to fly to fucking Houston and surprise Dr. Now in Houston without Dr. Now's approval. Because that's a good idea. Dr. Now cusses his ass out. And it's like, what the fuck? I didn't tell you to come down here. However, since you have already flown down here and you could have blood clots or something like that, come on down to the clinic this evening and will get you checked out. He has to go to the damn appointment during nighttime when shit's already done after hours and shit to get checked out by Dr. Now, who rightfully so cusses his ass out again, and he gets weighed. He weighs in at 677 pounds. And you have to realize it has been months by now that he said that he was on the damn program. And he weighs in at 677. Now, the thing is that Charles is only 5 feet fucking tall or something like that. Charles is real short. He did lose weight the next time he checked in a couple months later, and Dr. Now approved him. But Charles and his brother, they refused to move down to Houston. They just straight up was just like, I'm not moving to be a part of this program. So he threw away his only chance to reclaim his life because he didn't want to move down to Houston for a year. Now, I'm about to say some controversial shit. I think Charles was still on something. He said that he was clean, but I think that he was still on something. I hated him. I thought he was a complete asshole. Okay. Let's move on to Liz. Season 6. Liz is a completely bedbound woman. She lives with her auntie and her mom and her family and them. The auntie is the one that takes care of her. Now, her mom is like elderly and sick, okay? But Liz needs more help than her sickly damn mother does. Now, what kind of shit is that, okay? She had a traumatic past like many of the contestants. And Liz had the big sad, as I like to call it. That's my word for depression sometimes. Liz was fucking miserable. Even the way she talked, the way she interviewed, the way she looked. Like, Liz was just absolutely miserable in her current state during the time of filming. Like I said, she was completely bedridden and her legs were like spread apart because they were just like overtaken with freaking lymphedema and masses going every which a damn way. Just lymphedema and cellulitis growing everywhere. Just spread out over the bed. They just took her straight to the damn hospital. She didn't go to the damn clinic because her condition was too damn bad. She weighed in over 700 pounds, y'all. 700. She was kept on a controlled diet in the hospital. Okay, she had lost weight. As soon as she gets out the hospital, we see her and her damn mama eating takeout and pizza and all this bullshit again. She sat there and gained all the damn weight back that Dr. Now had her lose. Dr. Now said, fuck it. This woman's gonna die if we don't hold her hand. So they basically, for most of this episode, Liz was in the hospital on a controlled diet just so she wouldn't eat herself to death because she was on the verge of death. She had a lot of trouble walking. That was one of Liz's really, really big struggles during this episode. She could not stand, could not get up. Dr. Now gave her a goal of taking one step, and Liz struggled like a bitch through this entire damn episode to take that one step, but she did it. She ended up doing it. She did eventually get the surgery and get it together, and I am happy to report that Liz has actually made a ton of progress with her weight loss. I'm gonna go ahead and put Liz in the B. Octavia from season 7. Boy, oh boy, do I got some stuff to say about this heifer here. Well, it's really her, but mainly her best friend. So Octavia is a completely bed-bound woman. We see her rolling around in bed. She spends most of her time laying in bed. For some reason, she lays on her stomach a lot, and I don't know how she does that, because most of them don't. You don't see them laying on their stomach a lot. And I don't know how. It looks like her titties are suffocating her when she lays down or something. I don't know. I just feel like that's too much pressure on her chest. But anyway, she has to use doggy pads to use the bathroom in because she can't get up. So she lays down a doggy pad on the side of her in the bed, right, y'all? In the bed. Rolls on it, pees, and then rolls her big ass off.
So I've had to learn to live in a whole different way. That's demeaning. And when I use the restroom, I can't get up, so I have to use the underpads. And when I'm done, my roommate Taisha comes to get it.
The thing is that this episode is really a 2-for-1 because Octavia has a best friend. I forgot the best friend's name, so I'm just going to refer to her as best friend, okay? Who is Octavia's caretaker and also one of the worst fucking enablers I have ever seen on this damn show, because she's also a chunker. So her and Octavia's whole entire friendship is based around food. Dr. Now immediately put her on a controlled diet in the hospital, and she was losing weight, but gained 60 pounds of it back eating with her friend when she got out the damn hospital. Dr. Now confronted them both, because this time the best friend came along, and they both got very, very defensive and argumentative, had a whole bunch of excuses like, oh, well, this is a transition for us. They weren't trying at all. So after that, the best friend got pissy because Dr. Now got on her ass for enabling and feeding Octavia and shit. And Octavia is kind of realized that Dr. Now is right. And she tries to talk to the best friend about it and about their habits and stuff. And it does not go well. The best friend don't want to hear it, because she's ignorant as hell. They start arguing. There starts to be a lot of tension building between her and her best friend, okay? Octavia then decided to start having cheat days and start eating with her again for the sake of saving her toxic ass fucking friendship. And this is the part where I got hella fucking pissed at her. This is not a friend. This is toxic. She gained another 30 pounds in the next check-in after she had skipped the next appointment, came back, gained 30 pounds. Dr. Now laid her ass out as he does. Dr. Now be cussing them out respectfully. But this time, Octavia found a new CNA. She found a professional caretaker that had came into the picture. And somehow, this caretaker, who was a fucking angel from goddamn heaven, okay, in my opinion, somehow stepped in and convinced Dr. Now to give Octavia one more chance. And she was like, let me try with her. Let me try to keep her on track. I think I can do it. And with this new nurse, this new caretaker that Octavia had, Octavia did manage to be successful and actually lose the fucking weight. And from my update pictures, it looks like she's made a ton of progress. This was a juicy ass fucking episode. It was a juicy episode, so I feel like I'm gonna put her in a B, especially since she did end up making progress and shit. Moving on to Irene. Top 5 most ratchet, most clout chasing heifers that have ever been on this show. She was a hot freaking mess and a fucking joke, y'all. I'm gonna tell you right now, Irene didn't take any of this shit seriously at all. She was a 600-pound clown. She had this horrible Ronald McDonald wig on the whole damn time, which just made her look even more like a damn clown. The episode opened with her looking like a hot ass mess in her gross ass room, on her gross ass mattress. The house had roaches. She had her hoo-ha hanging out the entire damn time. And we see Irene on the couch start scarfing down food and starts eating all extremely fast, and you can tell that she's just putting on a fucking show for the camera. She starts talking about how she doesn't have her kids and she's praying that her kids come home. Turns out, we find out that Irene has recently had her kids taken away, CPS recalled from her. She found herself a single mother at 16. She found herself homeless, okay? And she had found a homeless shelter for mothers that took in her and her son. She decides to meet another man at the homeless shelter and get pregnant again. Over the years, she had 3 more children with varying baby daddies. So she has 5 kids with varying baby daddies, y'all. She got addicted to drugs And that's how she got her kids taken away. This is all backstory, y'all. All backstory. She got on the program with Dr. Now. She had a friend that was helping her with her diet and exercise routine. But the problem is, Irene was just eating the same damn way anytime the girl wasn't fucking there. So she had only lost 5 pounds on her first check-in and 7 pounds at her next check-in. So of course Irene wasn't taking this fucking seriously. She was still sneaking goddamn food. However, COVID hit. And somehow, some way, COVID woke her up. She came back from COVID. It took her a while to get there, but she did hit her weight loss goal at the end of the year of filming. At the very, very end of the episode, she finally started to lose a little bit of weight. But it wasn't enough for me. I'm going to give her a D. Let's move on. Who's next? Marla. Marla is 800 pounds and completely fucking bedridden. Marla's backstory is that she actually went through a very traumatic kidnapping. She said she tried to break up with her crazy ex-boyfriend at the time. And the ex-boyfriend held her at gunpoint and kidnapped her. And so when the cops were called, listen to this shit here. You thought the other one was crazy? The cops were called to get her, okay? The boyfriend shot 2 of the cops and hauled ass. And he was on the loose for a while. And the whole time, Marla was too terrified to leave her house. So all she did during that entire time in her life was sit in the house terrified and eat. Now, they did eventually find the ex-boyfriend, but by that time, Marla's life was ruined. Her daughter is her caretaker, her daughter Sierra. While the daughter is, sponge bathing her in bed, the freaking somehow they gotta lift Marla's leg all the way up and back. And I'm just like, girl, how are you that flexible? They set her up a table in the bed, y'all, okay? The family brings her all the table and supplies and ingredients, and she up there cooking fried chicken in the bed, y'all, with one of them little portable deep fryers. So she gets in the program. She's already half dead when she arrives to Houston with Dr. Now, and Dr. Now is just like, you were about to go at any point. She obviously gets admitted. They put her on a controlled diet and PT because Marla can't walk. And the physical therapy, the PT, that was Marla's main fucking arch nemesis and enemy during this entire thing. Marla refused to do her physical therapy. All she did was complain about the damn diet, didn't want to do shit, had a terrible damn attitude, and the poor daughter, Sierra, who is the one that, again, is the caretaker, has to put up with the mom throwing temper tantrums. Dr. Now had to come and yell at her and try to get her to stand up. She just sitting there looking stupid. And Dr. Now was like, when she act like this, you treat her like a damn child. You fucking put your damn foot down. And that's what the daughter really needed to do. This was a long, hard road, but she did eventually get the surgery only because they kept her on a controlled diet. However, I have to give her some props because Marla did lose all the weight according to my Where Are They Now pictures, and she looks good. I'm gonna go ahead and the episode was juicy, but she got on my nerves, so I feel like I'm gonna put her right next in the C. Delana. She's from the new season, and she lives with her husband, James, who is her caretaker and enabler. He's a big damn bubbaloo himself. She uses a damn office chair to get around the house, okay? Her dirty ass house. Listen, y'all. The office chair got a poo-poo streak. It's covered in poo-poo because Delana cannot wipe or clean herself properly, so when she sits down on the chair from after her shower, she's getting poo-poo on the office chair. She nearly died trying to get into the car to go grocery shopping. She scream cried. Like the worst damn fucking shrill I have ever heard someone fucking shrill on this damn show. She tried to get inside her own house and fell, okay? So we had a big ass fall where she was just scream crying the whole damn time. They had to call the fire department and the EMT and a 20-man fucking gang to come lift her out. They had to like have deconstruct her porch and everything. It was freaking ridiculous, y'all.
I knew that was gonna happen.
1, 2, 3.
I'm on somebody's foot. I'm sorry.
It's a whole lot, steps a whole lot smaller right there than one of these.
But that's not all. On the way to Houston, the car breaks down in the middle of the highway. We get on-screen text saying that the 600-pound life camera crew broke their fucking strict rule of never intervening so they can push the car out of the highway and onto the side of the damn road. They get it towed to a mechanic, right? And because they're on the show, the manager of this car shop comes out to Delana. He's like, look, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll go ahead, we'll check out your car, and then get you down to Houston on your journey. We'll give you a rental car that y'all can use, and it won't cost you a thing. You know he was just promoting for his damn car shop, okay, his mechanic shop. But basically, Delana gets down to Houston at Dr. Now. She start lying, talking about she's eating yogurt and salad now. No, the fuck you weren't. We saw you eating ridiculous amounts of bad food. So Dr. Now confronted the husband because he's an enabler. And the husband was like, well, she's not as mean when I give her the food. She checked it at a local clinic. She gained 5 pounds. She's going to talk about some fuck. Are you fucking kidding me? No, bitch. You weren't doing anything that you were supposed to, all right? Now, she did lose 70 pounds the second time, so she got it together the second time. They always want to get it together on the second go-around, okay? Maybe they just need a wake-up call, but she did actually lose the weight the second time around, but it took her 8 months to get it together and lose that and get the damn surgery. It was an entertaining, juicy-ass episode, I'll tell you fucking that. I am going to give it... I'm not a huge fan of Delana herself, but I'm gonna give the episode a B because the episode itself was ridiculously entertaining. Let's move on to Crystal, also from season 12. So Crystal lives with her fiance and her 2 daughters at her parents' house, okay? So she ain't got a place on her own. And I don't know if I like the fiance, Crystal's fiance. There's just something about him that throws me off. I don't know what it is. Like, he's acting very nice and supportive, but he just seems weird to me. I don't know. She has always been very big since she was little. She was hit by a car when she was 10 years old and almost died. And the doctor said the only reason why she was still alive is because she had so much fat on her body that was cushioning her organs. What kind of shit is that? So on the way to Houston, guess what? The car breaks down, as usual. I don't know what it is with these people and these raggedy ass cars they think that it can take on this long ass road trip. At Dr. Now, she weighs in at almost 700 pounds. Homegirl didn't play around. She lost 71 pounds by her next checkup when she was on the diet, okay? Dr. Now's like, okay, now you gotta move to Houston and stuff. You need to keep losing weight. We need to run some tests, right? She decides the next absolute thing that she's gonna do is get married to her damn weird-ass fiance in the parents' backyard. They ain't got a house. I don't think he fucking work. She ain't got the surgery yet, but now she ready to up and get married. So they have some hunky-dory wedding in the back damn yard, okay, that I didn't approve of. Next scene, next thing you know, we cut to them in a completely different location, living in someone's backyard in a fucking greenhouse. And I'm just like, damn, what happened that fast? Turns out that when they got married, Crystal's parents said, all right, that's it. Fuck it. Y'all are out. The parents kicked them out. She only loses 11 pounds over the next 5 months of this program because she skipped a couple of check-ins, okay? This episode was all right. I'm going to also give her a C. Moving on to Lucas. So Lucas was a 30-something-year-old living on his family compound. For a job, he babysits and homeschools his sister's kids, and we see him working with the kids. Now the problem is, he's also feeding these damn kids. Both of the kids are little damn chunkers, okay? Now I'm conflicted on this because he does seem like he's good with these kids, and it's good for him to be doing something. But it's obvious that the sister is just using him for cheap-ass homeschooling and babysitting. He seemed really, really nice though. Like, Lucas seemed like a really nice guy, and he came out the gate swinging. Lucas wasn't playing with the diet and exercise. He got on that program, and Lucas made no damn excuses. He started putting in PE classes when he was homeschooling the kids, and it was really cute to see his progress. The sister admitted that she was getting worried because she's going to have to find a new damn homeschooler and babysitter soon for her damn kid because Lucas wants to do something else with his life. And during this whole entire episode, Lucas played no damn games with your ass. I mean, Lucas really made fucking progress during the whole thing. And now he is thinner. He's fucking handsome now. And he was a damn success. A positive episode. I'm going to put him in an A. His episode wasn't super exciting, but he deserves it for his progress. Alright, next up is my homeboys, John and Lonnie. But before we get into it, a quick word from our sponsor, me. That's right, plot twist. This video is self-sponsored because did you know I also have a sticker shop where I sell cute stickers and accessories that I design myself. I sell large, high-quality dishwasher-safe stickers and plus other pins and keychains and shit like that. So check it out in the description if you're interested in that. You can use code YouTube to get 20% off. I don't know. I actually didn't come up with the code yet, but I will. It's in the description. I promise. All right. So check out my sticker shop. Support a small business, bitch. Anyway, back to the video. Let's get into John and Lonnie. My homeboys. My OGs. I literally sat here and said that I don't know if there's going to be an S tier. I lied because I'm putting them in S tier. So we first meet John, who lives with his wife, who's also his caregiver, and his stepson, and John can barely fucking walk, okay? He starts telling a little bit about himself. We also then cut to a different house where we meet Lonnie, who is his brother. The biggest thing here that happened to them is that, in my opinion, is that Lonnie is gay. When he came out, his family was not accepting of him at all. And this caused him a lot of trauma. He even had to go to like conversion therapy and shit. Yeah, so this absolutely crushed him and his entire self-image. His mom is absolutely terrible. I'm telling you right now, the mom ain't shit. She was talking about some, to this day, I don't understand it. That's what she's telling us on the current fucking interview in the episode. That she doesn't understand how her son could be gay, okay? And it absolutely devastated her when he came out. Yeah, she's one of those. She's one of those, y'all. Lonnie weighs in around 600. John is around 700. And they get on the program together. They both want to change their lives. And we see them bonding and John becoming way more accepting of Lonnie. Their entire relationship is really cute and wholesome, and we get to see them bond and actually work on this program together and lose this weight, and they both make great progress. They both got approved for the damn surgery. When they were doing, after they got the surgery, the mom, the damn terrible fucking mom, starts complaining about the healthy food and the program and the diet they were on, being extremely unsupportive and toxic. She said all the healthy food sounded nasty. She talking about some, I miss the big meals we used to do, and saying all kinds of ignorant negative shit about their diet when her sons are trying to fucking save their damn lives.
Man, that sounds nasty.
Oh, it'll be good. It's healthy.
Usually if it's healthy, it's not good.
I did get you some rolls, though, so...
Thank God, I won't starve to death.
And I'm just like, how ignorant can one person fucking be, dude? John and Lonnie were great, though. They both made a ton of progress, learning how to slip up and gain weight just 1 month for one check-in. They are both huge successes, and I'm telling you, both of these dudes are skinny legends now. I love both of these guys. They are so freaking just so cute. It was so nice seeing their relationship. And I'm putting them in S tier. Let me get Joe. So Joe is almost 800 pounds during the filming of this episode. He starts off almost 800. The thing about Joe is that Joe looked young and old at the same damn time. Like, Joe got like a young face, but he has like gray hair and a cane. Episode opens with him calling 911 saying he can't get out of bed. Apparently this motherfucker called 911 all the time, and he's in and out of the ER constantly. His sister and his mom are the ones that are enabling him and bringing him all this food, but they want to sit up there on the camera crying about how they don't want him to die. They're the ones feeding him. Make it make sense, people. Doctor now tells him that Joe needs to lose 150 pounds before he even gets the weight loss surgery. Automatically, we see Joe complaining and saying that he's stressed out and he don't know how he's doing. We see him eating barbecue for takeout. We see him eating sweets that the fucking family brought over. So he weighs in at his first checkup, and guess what? He's gained weight. Doctor now gets on his ass, and it's just like, you are about to die if you don't do anything. He sends Joe, a nutritionist, to the house. The nutritionist seems to help, and this seems to be the wake-up call. Like a lot of them, he comes around the second time, and he has actually lost the weight, and he continues to do well until he actually gets the surgery. You know, I haven't watched Joe's Where Are They Now, but I have seen some pictures. This dude is a skinny legend now. He actually did get it together. He done got married, found him a wife, and he is living life, baby. So he was actually very successful. Now, I'm not gonna lie, his episode was a little dry. However, he did a really good job. I'm gonna go ahead and give him a B. He ended up doing so well, you know what I mean, after he got his shit together. Oh boy. This episode about to be a trip. LaTonya. She has this old woman as a caretaker who is the one that's enabling her and cooking for her and bringing all the damn food. And she also has a boyfriend who she got out of prison, okay? So this guy just got out of prison. LaTonya helped him get out and shit. And that's how they met. Now, I'm not going to talk shit on the boyfriend, because the boyfriend was actually keeping it real. I thought he was going to be a problem. I was judging, but the boyfriend is actually cool. And the old woman who's taking care of her cooks plates upon plates of food for LaTonya. And LaTonya sits there and has herself a feast on the damn bed. And it seems to me that her and the damn caretaker have this weird ass fucking relationship, because the caretaker is like, oh, you ate all your food. You did such a great job. You did a good job eating all your food. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Trying to kill this woman off? Like, you don't see how big this woman is? You don't see all the food you fucking are feeding her? Turns out LaTonya was already a patient of Dr. Now back in the day. Like, not on the show, but she had already went and seen Dr. Now, who told her to get on the program. But she basically ghosted him at the time and never did it. Now she coming back to Dr. Now on the show, 200 pounds fucking heavier. Okay? So you already know Dr. Now thinks that she's full of damn shit walking in there. She gets on the program, swearing up and down that she's gonna fucking do it. Okay, and that she's doing the program, and you know she's full of shit. She gains weight at the next checkup. Dr. Now cusses her ass out, and she gets defensive. She's like, I didn't come all this way down here just to get cussed out. And the boyfriend was actually like, I've been trying to tell her this stuff. I've been trying to tell her that she needs to do better and shit. The boyfriend was actually keeping it real, but LaTonya is ignorant as hell and was never serious about changing or doing anything in the damn first place. She goes back to Houston, okay, for the next checkup, and she's in such extreme pain that the boyfriend calls Dr. Now, and they actually meet her at the hospital. We find out that LaTonya's heart is actually very weak, so she's knocking on death's door, y'all. So they kept her in the hospital on a controlled diet, and she complained like no one I have seen about the fucking food. She called Dr. N and said that their hospital food was dog food. She did lose weight on the controlled diet like they always do. But guess what? Doctor now lets her loose, she gains it all fucking back on the next damn check-in. I'ma just cut it short. The episode ended with Dr. Now straight up kicking her out of the damn program. LaTonya didn't do shit. She was never serious about doing shit. I'm not even gonna give her that much fucking entertainment points, to be honest with you. I'm gonna put her right next to fucking Charles. Y'all are about to have company down there, Charles and LaTonya, because next is Shakia, or whatever the hell you say it don't matter because she fucking sucked. She's only 26 years old, and in the beginning of the episode, she lives with her mom and her sister. And it seems like her sisters and her mom don't really take her that seriously. Her mom made a joke and was like, yeah, her titties weigh 150 pounds apiece. I was like, God damn, like her and Philly be roasting the shit out of her. But you know, sometimes that's what black people do to show love. We roast each other. The sisters are the ones who bring her down to Houston to see the doctor. Okay? All the way to Houston, both her and her sisters ate like fucking fools with the fast food. They were ordering super plus size fucking meals and stopping a lot. She said that this was her last hurrah on her way down to Houston before the diet. And that's always a red flag. That means they're usually not going to take it seriously. So she gets on the program. Shakia says that she was doing the diet and doing well. The next thing you know, next scene, we see Dr. Now in his office trying to call her, leaving a voicemail. Turns out that Shakia, they haven't heard from Shakia in 5 fucking months. And she has skipped all her appointments. They haven't heard nothing. We get a hold of Shakia. She gets on a video call with Dr. Now. Shakia opened the video call with Dr. Now. Okay, it's been 5 months. She's laying down in a bed. Just all you see is her damn nostrils in the camera like this. She claims she's in a care facility. But she wasn't. She was clearly in a fucking motel. What happened was she got super sick and she actually fell into a coma. If she was in a coma though, here's what it don't add up. If she was in a coma, she would have lost a ton of weight, right? Shakia looked bigger than the last time we saw her. The whole convo and story seemed shady as hell. You could see Shakia's wheels turning while she was talking to Dr. Now. I didn't believe a damn thing she said. Not a damn thing. We see her, we catch up with her. She's in the same damn motel. Okay? Pretending to exercise, pretending to do the diet. She says her mom kept her out. I wonder why. Probably because you were playing games, Shakia, and you weren't serious about getting your damn life together. Obviously. Shakia hasn't lost a damn thing. She weighs in. She's only lost 12 pounds. She begs Dr. Now for a second chance and swears up and down that she can meet the weight loss goal. Dr. Now gives her another chance. She weighs in. She's only lost 8 pounds. Dr. Now kicks her ass straight out the program. But Shakia is so fucking delulu and selfish that you can't tell her shit. She knows that she's eventually going to get the surgery and claims that she's going to move down to Houston anyway because she's getting the damn surgery. I'm going to let you know right now, she went on stream to say her little sob story and make excuses recently when the show came out, and she looks the damn same. She still hasn't made any damn progress in 2024. She was a damn fool, and you're joining your friends down in the fool damn category with the rest of the damn fools. Moving on to Lacey. Lacey is a young woman who lives by herself, actually. And she's obviously very fucking depressed. She goes to several fast food places to get what she wants. She's one of those where she'll go to one fast food place, get a big ass order, go to another and get a big ass order so she can get everything that she wants. Okay? So she eats like crazy. She says she has been big as hell ever since she was a toddler and her parents neglected to do anything about her weight. Her own daddy said that he was embarrassed by her. And the mom and Lacey has always fought with the dad. So the parents got divorced. So she takes a plane to Houston. She got to the hotel with food in her hand, right? She gets to the hotel in Houston. and boom, she flops, okay? Flops out the taxi and hits the pavement, boom, of the hotel, hard as hell.
Oh, damn it!
Then she started snapping at her mom because she was on the floor trying to get up. She was like, don't touch me.
No, don't touch me. Don't touch me. Let go of me, please. Okay. Please let go.
So she finally gets to Dr. Now. She weighs in at almost 700 pounds. As much as she was bitching, she does the diet. Didn't cheat at all. She drops 100 pounds on her next check-in. So during the moving process to Houston, her and her mom realized this is going to be too much for her, so she calls her estranged dad. So the parents started arguing, and this starts to affect Lacey, okay? So she tells Dr. Now that she don't know if she wants to do the surgery. She starts having like serious second thoughts about getting the weight loss surgery because she doesn't know if she's ready to give up food as a damn coping mechanism. And the mom, who has moved down there with her to Houston, gets upset because she's like, I don't want to stay in this damn town with you more than a year. We've already sacrificed so much, and now you're bullshitting around saying that you don't even know if you want to do this. Dr. Paradise, the therapist, gets her to implement healthy coping mechanisms, and she eventually does get back on the program and does get the surgery. Lacey started reclaiming her life and addressing her trauma and actually doing the diet. So she did end up making progress. I'm gonna go ahead and just pop her in the damn sea. There was some juicy moments, there was some drama. She wasn't the best, she wasn't the worst. Moving on. Ashley B. Ashley lives with her parents and her 2 kids, okay? She has an 11-year-old and she has a 9-month-old baby, y'all, okay? And she's using the damn 11-year-old to help her take care of her 9-month-old. And let me tell you something, I cannot stand when parents do that. I cannot stand when they use the oldest child and put so much pressure and responsibility on the oldest child to sit there and take care of the other damn kids they decided to have. She had a very, very rough past. She experienced SA throughout her entire life. She kept meeting these friends who were the ones assaulting her. And I'm just like, where are you fighting? Why are you connecting with these people? I'm not victim blaming. I'm genuinely asking why, out of concern, how she keeps connecting with these horrible people who are assaulting her and hurting her in her fucking life. Like, it happens several fucking times. So she gets in the program. Dr. Now gives her a goal of losing 80 pounds in 2 months. We see her on the program, but she admits that her family are still eating very unhealthy. She weighs in, she's only lost 6 pounds on her first weigh-in. So Dr. Now gives her the exact same goal, and she loses half of that the next time she weighs in. Dr. Now is still not satisfied. She starts making excuses and getting defensive, but Dr. Now puts his damn foot down. Dr. Now's not playing with your ass. So she decides what she's gonna do. She decides to leave Houston and leave her kids with her damn mom again, which I don't know how I feel about that. But she moves down to Houston with just her and her sister to help take care of her, to do the program, because that's what she feels like she needs. And this actually fucking works. She manages to lose 60 pounds, but she ran into stomach issues, okay? She was having stomach issues, and Dr. Now was like, look, we're going to have to postpone your shit until we get your IBS and shit figured out, because if we do the surgery, it's going to make it worse. Stick to your diet. Don't slip up, Dr. Now says. What do we see Ashley doing next? Eating fucking cheesecake from Cheesecake Factory and all kinds of shit. She says that she's lost all her fucking motivation because her surgery got delayed for a few months. So now she feels like she gave it her all, and now she's just discouraged and she slips back into old habits. I don't really know where to put her because the episode was all over the damn place. I'm just gonna pop her in a C and keep it pushing. Maha. Oh, this one's a hoot. Maja. Whatever the fuck her name was. So Maja is a young woman who lives with her boyfriend, Christian. We see her get up in the morning. She calls Christian for help in the bathroom. And the first thing Christian does is sigh dramatically. And that basically tells you everything you need to know about their relationship. Maja does this thing where she lies to Christian and says she's going out to do errands, but she really just goes to eat. And similar to Lacey, she likes to stop at all the different fast food chains and get everything she wants, right? She was engaged at one point, but the fiance left her because she couldn't have kids because she got herself so damn big. Then she met Christian. However, since she met Christian, her health has gotten increasingly worse, and Christian has to work and literally do fucking everything for her. So they're gonna move down to Houston. She's stressed about it, and she's taking it all out on fucking Christian. She was snapping at him for every little thing, whining and complaining in his ear about the pain and distress that she was in, like he was supposed to magically fix all these little issues that she was having. So they gave her, she went down to Houston and they gave her the wrong rental car at the dealership, and she had a whole damn breakdown with that because she tried to get her ass in this little sedan and she couldn't fucking fit, so she went in there and screamed, cried at the damn people and threw a damn fit. So she actually got on the program. She actually did very well on her diet on the first check-in, okay? They moved to Houston, but her and Christian has been fighting more and more. And Christian basically straight up admitted he didn't think that Maja was going to make it this damn far in the program, and he wants to go the fuck home. Now, he should have been honest with her from the jump, okay? And he had no business with this woman. But I understand it's significantly harder when you're in a toxic-ass, abusive-ass relationship and you feel trapped. She came back on the second check-in, and she only lost 9 pounds. During the appointment, Christian is completely disassociating. Dr. Now asked him a question. He ignored it fucking completely. He didn't give a fuck about the camera crew, Dr. Now, nothing. Okay? Suddenly, as soon as Dr. Now leaves the room, she starts having a full meltdown, starts screaming at fucking Christian, throwing a whole big ass tantrum. She was like, "It's all your fault, Christian. It's all your fault. I hate you, Christian. I hate you." And just really just tearing this man apart. I hate you. I hate you for doing this to me, Christian.
Oh, you're costing me my weight loss surgery and you're ruining everything.
Next you know, Christian is fucking leaving. Maja, out of nowhere, talking about she don't understand how Christian could do this to them and why Christian's doing this after everything they've been through. Girl, what the fuck are you talking about? You said to yourself that all you guys were doing was fighting. What the fuck you mean? Of course he's leaving. And good, he should have been left. Christian haul ass and leave her down there. So she finds herself alone in Houston. Because of this, on her next weigh-in, she has gained 5 pounds. Dr. Now sends her ass straight to therapy. We see Maja trying to get active in the community and get her life together, get back on the program. You know, we see her doing charity work, going out, you know, touching some grass, you feel me? We see her trying to reclaim her life, and from the progress photos, she has made progress. But I didn't like the bitch, is the thing. I don't know where the fuck to put her, because the episode was juicy as hell, but she was fucking terrible. I think I'm just gonna give her a damn D. Oh my god, that whole episode was a damn headache. Let's move on to Betty Jo. Betty Jo was only 24 years old at the time of filming. She had a skinny twig-ass husband, Josh, who was her caretaker and enabler. And I mean, Josh was doing everything, had to wipe her ass and everything, okay? But Josh is a problem. The husband, before they even started the program, straight up admitted that he's scared that Betty Jo is going to lose too much weight, get independent, and leave him. So he's a fucking problem. 100%. Wee-woo, huge red flag. First check-in, Betty Jo gets serious. Betty Jo drops 55 pounds. The boyfriend admits that he's already starting to get worried because he feels fucking useless. How low and insecure do you have to be to intentionally want someone to stay sick and disabled and housebound so you feel better about yourself? To keep a person trapped like that so you feel like you're worth a damn? Betty Jo gets the surgery. Next thing you know, we see Betty Jo at home, and to my fucking dismay, this boy is still here cooking for him. And he's getting annoyed and he's getting depressed and agitated because things aren't going his way. The problem is Betty Jo thinks she needs this mofo. Next thing you know, We're hearing dramatic music playing, and Betty Jo is in the back of a van outside the hospital with her husband calling for help because apparently she was having issues breathing. She got rushed to the hospital for a heat stroke, which is very dangerous at her size. And while she was there at the hospital, they'll weigh you. She got weighed, of course, because they'll weigh you. And she has not lost any more weight. Dr. Now comes in and confronts her. When Dr. Now pushes her, she admits that her husband Josh has been the opposite of supportive and has been bringing in all kinds of bad food still to feed her. So he's doing this shit on purpose. But she starts dropping weight again and being back on the program. And she doesn't let anything stop her. We see Betty Jo becoming more independent and reclaiming her life. Josh claims that he's getting used to her becoming independent and he's not scared anymore. And that he's coming around to it. But I don't trust the motherfucker. I'm going to give her an A. Tommy from season 8. So Tommy is a 38-year-old man. He finds himself on oxygen. And he lives with his fiancée, Karen, who is his caretaker, but also his enabler. He said his biggest weakness when it comes to food is bologna and cheese sandwiches. And I'm like, oh, hell no. That's your vice? Bologna and cheese sandwiches, you weirdo? He had a fucked up childhood. He went through a lot of trauma. And by 18, he found himself at 500 pounds. He met his wife in his 30s, okay? And Karen, the wife, says that she had already had a husband prior that was over 700 pounds, and he died of obesity. And in my head, I'm like, wee woo, red flag. Dr. Now both gets on him and the fiance because she's over 300 pounds her damn self. And the wife tried to argue and say she wasn't the enabler, but Dr. Now was on her ass about it. Month 1, he's saying that it's been harder than he thought, okay? So he's doing the program in baby steps. And anytime they say that they're doing the program their own way, that's a huge red fucking flag. He weighs in at the first check-in. He loses 28 pounds in 2 months, which is very short of the goal. And Dr. Now, again, gets on both him and the wife, who tries to argue with Dr. Now and says that she's not the problem and she's not a part of this, but Dr. Now wasn't playing with her. So they cut back some more, and Tommy actually loses the weight and gets the surgery. However, even after the surgery, he is still having slow progress. Like, Tommy was just struggling. He does end up seeming to get back on track. I'm gonna just pop him in the C. The episode was all right. It wasn't all that. Tommy was all right. Like, it was just all right. Moving on to Mike. Big Mike. So Mike is a grown-ass man who lives in his parents' basement, which is just cliche as hell. He lost his job. And we see him as soon as he wakes up in the afternoon. He's pulling out his tablet and he's at a damn takeout menu. And we see Mike ordering up takeout. He orders himself a feast. But growing up, he was extremely athletic and he excelled in every sport. And he became a young football star, apparently. And he used to be the man. He used to be the top football recruit, okay? Everyone loved him. Mike was the damn man. Everyone back in the day was like, Mike. You know what I mean? He went to college. He was loving life. Boom. He got hit with 2 concussions on the football field. And basically in a flash was told he was never allowed to play football ever again by the doctors. And this devastated him. And that's when the binge eating really set in. He later on met his wife, who pushed him to get a degree, and he got a good job and ended up having 4 kids with his wife, okay? But he was still gaining weight and got up to 600 pounds, and his wife ended up leaving him and taking custody of the kids, and he lost his job, and he had to move back in with his parents in the damn basement. So this man lost his wife, his kids, his job, and his dignity all around the same time. And since then, all he's done is sat in his parents' basement and fucking eat. I mean, he really is a loser. He's the biggest loser for real. So him and his parents take a 5-day road trip to get down to Houston. And he is grubbing the whole damn time down there. All they are doing is stopping so he can eat. And this man has the most ridiculous Starbucks order I have ever damn heard of in my life.
I need a venti shaken espresso with light ice, 6 pumps of the white chocolate mocha syrup, 3 Splenda, and extra heavy cream.
However, when he went on that diet, he wasn't playing around. And he ended up dropping 100 pounds by his first check-in. He did not cheat. He got approved. But he immediately ran into issues because if he moved to Houston from Ohio, he would lose the opportunity to get partial custody of his kids, which is something he's really fighting for, right? So, Dr. Now in the program makes an exception for Mike. And Dr. Now is like, if you can move down here for just a few months so you can recover from surgery, we'll let you go back home. Continues having good progress and get the surgery. His weight loss got a little slow, but we see him get a job. We see Mike go to therapy, and he really starts changing his life around. I am going to go ahead and give Mike a B. Moving on to the last person from season 5, Doug. Doug. I don't know how to say his name. Doug. So Doug lives with his wife and his 3 babies, okay? He has a slightly older son who's around 5, and he has 2 twin baby girls who are babies. And so guess what? The wife, okay, has to take care of Doug's big ass and all 3 kids and work. And she is doing it all by herself. She is obviously extremely exhausted and fed up and at a breaking point with Doug. Now, Doug can't do shit. He says he's in extreme pain all day, but he doesn't look that big because Doug is 6'6". So Doug's a big boy. So they eat out a lot. And Doug is the one who's responsible for going to pick up the food. And Doug is a secret eater. So when he is going out to get the food, he is also sneaking and going to other restaurants to get food and eat before he gets back. So this is his thing. That's Doug's thing. He's a secret eater. And he straight up admitted that he knows he's doing something he's not supposed to do, and it kind of adds to the thrill and excitement. And I'm like, God damn, Doug. Doug, are you serious? So he gets on the program, but he only lost 28 pounds at the next check-in, which was very short of the goal. Why? Because Doug was still secret eating and sneaking food. Dr. Now sends him back and tells him to do better. We do see him getting more active with his kids, and he did well in the second check-in and got surgery. However, after the surgery, we see him eating banana pudding and shit again, okay? And he goes back to the check-in after the surgery, and his weight loss eventually slows to 10 pounds a month because Doug can't stop eating. Because the thing is, even after you get the surgery, if you keep eating little portions throughout the day, you can still rack up a shit ton of calories and and mess up your surgery. And Doug does eventually get back on track and continues to lose weight. I looked up the Where Are They Now pictures, and both him and his wife has actually dropped so much weight, and both him and his kids look happy and healthy. Let me just put him in a B. That was part 3 of the 600-pound life tier list. Those are my ratings. We are done. Tell me, do you agree? Do you disagree? If you guys want more of this, y'all gotta let me know. Like, y'all gotta make some noise, because I'm not sure if I'm gonna be continuing this, depending on how well this video does. Please make sure you like and subscribe, or my cat Nova is going to be pissed at you. Make sure to check out my sticker shop below. Let me know if you want more of this. Let me know what you think. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. I think that's all I wanted to say. And yeah, subscribe to the channel or else.